Greetings and welcome back to Empyrion. Alright, that is a problem. That is a very big problem here now. Alright, and of course it's raining, which is a horrible problem. Right, it wants me to go to a radar station, which I know is going to be heavily armed. They usually are. It might actually have other buildings around it, because I do notice that, it's up around the pole there. I've noticed from this game, if you can see here, Crash Titan, this is where we had here before. There's a lot of things that usually get grouped together. I found one little fun house down here. Was this it? No, these are the small. Here we go. Defense, temple, which was enemy base for some reason, armory, and a defense 3. So, yeah, that kind of got a little bit hairy in there. You'll notice that I was doing lanes here. I was kind of searching for the admin base unsuccessfully. I'm beginning to wonder if there isn't even one now on the first planet, which is a little annoying. All right, what we have to do is we have to take that out. The problem is that I am not going to be doing that with this. No, I am not. One thing I need is I need rockets. Rockets require magnesium. I'm not going to get magnesium here. Another thing that I'm going to need is I'm going to need cobalt. Oh, by the way, my ramp is gone. I took a rocket hit over here. During one of the attacks, a rocket just happened to hit over here. If you'll look here, if you look in the lower right, you can see the damage there. The hit points are under the max. It's kind of reason that I put the vehicles over there, just because they keep coming from this range. As a matter of fact, while I was out looking around, I found... where is it? I found Promethium, and I mined this one. See this stuff here, though? This is irradiated area. It really is. It's kind of ugly. But it turns out that my wonderful new heavy armor is resistant. So I was able to work there without a problem. The actual problem, however, was that here is the drone base. So it was sending guys over here towards me, which means it was passing right over my head. And there was one time I couldn't get into the air quick enough, and it took this chunk off the front. So, yeah, this is tinfoil. I cannot get it into a fight. I need better stuff. And the one thing that I need to do is... I need a small vessel. Okay, I don't have my jump jets on. I need a small vessel capable of warp, which means I'm going to need cobalt. Cobalt I'm not going to get here, except I have gotten lucky with that. Drops from ships have gotten me these things, energy matrices, which do have cobalt in them, which is kind of useful. I can make more T2 drills. T2 drills actually require cobalt. But if you look at the T2 drill, where is it? Right here. It actually asks for an energy matrix. That's the cobalt it needs. So I can make more of them. I could actually make 8 more of them before I get a supply of cobalt. It's just that I need it for making a ship capable of warping. A small vessel. Let's go up to the space map here. Okay, our solar system again. This is where we are. This is a jump that a small vessel cannot make because it cannot hold enough fuel. This is something that a capital vessel has. Not that I would be in a hurry to get to an asteroid field. It's just the way that the map is laid out, you can only see what you can get to. So when I get to, say, this planet over here, right, then I will be able to see the places it can get to. But the thing about it is that I can jump to this one, and I can jump to this one with a small vessel. That's if assuming one has a warp drive in it. I do have a couple of schematics for small vessels that do have warp drives. The thing about it is I need cobalt for them. So we're going to have to go to the moon. Now, I got the... remember, I found this drill here. I wasn't able to make charges for it. Let's go over here. Right here until I got the Promethium. So I got Promethium, which is a good thing. I got the ore, and then I turned it into pellets. So, yeah. But of course I was missing something. I was missing raw plastic, which is something I didn't have. But I started growing corn. I started growing corn. Why did I need corn? Well, let's just see corn here for a moment here now. Corn comes out as grain, generic grain. So what we do is you take the generic grain over here, right? Now, where's the plastic? See, here's the plastic. Grain and stone dust. So if I do this, all of a sudden, I can make the plastic then. And there it is. I got 20 plastic. So I'm going to keep growing that stuff in order to make things that I require plastic for. So I was able to make a bunch of drill charges, so I can drill with this. The problem is I can't repair it. A repair facility actually requires zirconium, which is one of the 2 rarest in the game. So I'm not going to be able to repair it. I may have to actually make extra drills, which is okay, because even if it's heavily damaged, if I find a trader, I can sell it for a lot of money. So, but for the moment, that's what I have. I also made a multi-tool. It's only the first version, but that's fine. I made multi-tool charges, which again required promethium. Yeah, things open up other things. Oh, and I made a cloning chamber. Yeah, just in case I die. It was an oversight on my part. Yeah, just... If I died, I would have popped up somewhere random. Or near the place I died. Alright, so what we're doing is we are going to the moon. What do we need for the moon? Alright, well... Yeah, my wonderful heavy armor, which has radiation protection and also has a better protection against the temperature. Now, that doesn't mean I could be in space. I can't be in space. I will freeze. I need the EVA implant, and I'm going to have to buy it, which is another reason I wanted the trader. But I should be all right. Worst case scenario on the moon, I do have the portable heater cooler. You just basically put that down next to you and you should be all right, ideally speaking. So, another thing is I have a bunch of food. I really should eat, though. I really should eat. Okay, so I have the energy bars. I also have some salami. And worst case scenario, I have some canned vegetables. Because after all, I'm going to be on the moon. I also have a bunch of oxygen. Oh, do I have a little bit of emergency oxygen? I made this thing, the emergency generator, and it made me a little bit of emergency oxygen. It also made me some purified water. You can see I have a lot of fuel, but I also have some promethium packs too, so I'd like to burn through the fuel first. Alright, so, yeah, this isn't really the best idea, but, you know, it'll probably do the job. I'm trying to conserve resources so that I can spend them on the things that I really want to, right? So what we're going to do... Okay, I'm next to the buildings. Okay, what is... Whoa. Okay, I can't see myself. Why can't I see myself? There I am. Alright, I don't know what that was all about. Alright, so... We're going to the moon. So we're going up. So basically when you're going, when you're leaving a planet, basically just go up as quickly as you can. You'll notice the orbit counter below, it's going down. You don't actually get your own altitude in this game. Basically, you get how far away from orbit you are. So, I mean, obviously, it's not realistic. You know, orbit would be a lot higher than, you know, what would it start at? 800 meters? You know, so, but I mean, otherwise, you'll be traveling a very long time at 50 meters per second. Okay, so we are in space. Let me just get away from the atmosphere here. Okay, so the ship is actually filled with oxygen. It's going to burn through pretty quickly. And I can refill it in the back. But I said I have a lot of canisters with me. Okay, so where is the moon? Okay, there's me, there's the moon. Okay, so the moon, I have to go around the planet. I have to go around the planet here. Hold on a minute. I don't want to bounce back into the atmosphere. That's a little bit on the annoying side. Now remember, this is like a bare bones ship. Very bare bones ship. So it's not going to be a speed demon. Alright, so there is... now there can be elements in the asteroids. From my experience, they're just really hard to find. You really need to get lucky. So what I'm going to do is move away from the ship. If I cut too close, I'll end up being back in the atmosphere, and that's really annoying. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to head straight for the moon. It's going to take a while. When we get close, we'll be back. Alright, we are starting to approach the moon. Now, it's very important not to let my ship get hurt. Very important. You see, if I was to die on the surface of this moon, I have no way to get back. Right, so basically my game would be over. As a matter of fact, if I died here, there's nowhere for me to respawn since there's no cloning chamber and there's no, like, admin base. In the neutral trading place, you can spawn. I've done it, believe me. I had a rather unfortunate incident happen to me. That's when I learned those some creatures you do not mess with. I saw a little slime thing and took a shot at it. It took a shot back at me and I instantly killed, wearing medium armor. Okay, so this is where our little tracker is going to come in handy. And if I believe that's a ship. So let's just see what we have here. Now there's certain things that I'm interested in. Pentaxic is one of them. Okay, so that's Prometheum, small. All right, I don't need that right now. I'm not going to fight to the death over small. Was Prometheum or Pentaxic? That was Prometheum, wasn't it? Wait a minute. I mean, if it would be very small if it was. Okay, so now here's the surface. It's obviously much smaller, so things will be higher concentrations. They'll also be closer together. All right, what do we got here? All right, so what am I looking for? Pentacid. I'm looking for cobalt. I'm looking for magnesium. All right, so let's see what we have here. I should probably stay a little higher. Okay, silicon. Nice to know, but not what I'm looking for. By the way, I need some altitude. All right, so let's just continue heading this way and see what we find. I'm keeping my eye on my scanner here. See, if I didn't have that scanner to indicate, it would be so hard to find anything. And just imagine on the planet. Just utterly insane. Utterly insane. Okay, we got something in front of us. I'm hoping for something good. Something without protection. Okay, there's something on our left as well. Alright, what do we get? What do we got? Prometheum, very small. Does not appeal to me. No, it does not. Very small, does not appeal to me. Pentacid. Okay, 2 defenders. I would rather not. No, I would rather not. So why don't we just keep moving in this general direction? Get a nice little sweep pattern going here. Yeah, I at this point, I just don't want to engage. Oh, dark side of the moon. Whatever will I do? If only... okay, you know what? I just realized that my helmet's not on. Bad idea. Alright, yeah, if only I had night vision. Oh, wait a minute, I have night vision. Alright, there is some pentaxic, those little glowing things on the ground, there is some pentaxic that's on the surface. Okay, here we go, wait a minute, we got something over here. But you're really looking for the stuff to drill up. Okay, Prometheum, small. It's not worth the trouble. Come on, guys. Okay, there's something more over here. Alright, I need altitude. I don't want to mess with... Okay, what is that? Okay, there's some silicon. What is that? It's probably a base, but I need to know what it is. Armory! Okay, now I know. Alright, I'm gonna be doing this. Chaos. Whenever you're trying to escape something, remember chaos. Because it's going to use predictive programming. Right? Predictive programming. See, if you like this, then it's going to know to aim in front of you. But if you act chaotically, it won't be able to hit you. So that's good. Alright, so we'll stay away from the armory with this thing. Right? I'm not here to hit any installations. I'm here to be very stealthful in picking stuff out. Alright, we got something else in front of us here. I'm hoping for cobalt. Give me a nice medium to positive cobalt. Pentacid would be good too. Okay, small. Well, it's undefended. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, what do we have over here? Okay, silicon large, but it has a friend. I don't really need silicon. The one thing that I would really like to get from the original elements would be copper, but there's no copper up here. Now, I did find a medium copper on, okay, magnesium. All right, that's not bad. What is this? I may be back in a moment. Silicon medium. All right, we're gonna take a little trip over to here for a moment. Yeah, magnesium is gonna come in small deposit. Okay, there's something else. I just want to see. Magnesium is gonna come in small deposits. It's kind of like the iron and silicon. They're just basically, okay. Pentatite is by itself, because that actually has priority. What do you have? Iron, large. Okay, that's nice, but we're going to go over here. All right, this has priority. This is the fuel you use for warping. Right, this is the fuel you use. This is also a very good opportunity to show you how the ore scanner works. All right, where... All right, I'm trying to get a good... I wish you could zoom in on that radar, frankly. I really do. All right, I think I'm on it now. All right, and down. Okay, and then F, and then I do have my helmet on, right? I'll know immediately if I don't. Okay, let's, I have the jets on? No, I don't. Okay, okay, I'm right over it. This is good, this is good. Looking for... Okay, now I better turn off this, because I won't see that. Okay, so you see, here's the thing. Let me get the drill out. Right, now I can see that because of my ore scanner. Also because I have a drill out. Now if I put my gun up, I'm not going to see it anymore. So I have my drill up. So what I'm going to do is just to do this to start with. And then I'm going to step over here. Okay, temperature isn't a problem. Temperature isn't a problem. I am very well comfortable. You can see the first set of numbers underneath the radar is temperature. So I'm good to go with that. I don't have to worry about anything. All right, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of food here first. All right, then I'm going to do F5. All right. Now, especially in a dangerous situation, you notice that my radar isn't there. Go to your inventory. For me, I have it set up as tab. Then step back out. Now you have your radar. It's a very good thing to have in case something sneaks up on you. Considering you're going to be underground drilling, you may not hear certain things like somebody firing on you. All right, so in this case, there's only one little mineral find, and it's kind of small. This is actually the smallest thing you're going to find because this is a very precious element. You're only going to get 10 or 33. Used to be they told us which it was, now they don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill down. This really shouldn't take very long at all because there's no like circular drilling or anything like that. I'm just looking for this and this alone. So let's just go on down here. So I'm glancing up every once in a while at my radar so that nothing sneaks up on me. It's not common, especially if there's no bases in the area, and we kind of did a sweep and we didn't see anything. It's kind of the reason I wanted to see what all those red contacts were, to see if there was like a drone base or something in the area. In that case, we might have had a problem, you know? So I want to be quiet. I want to get in and out as quickly as possible here without being seen. So this is one of the things I'm going for. Now, you remember when I was showing you the warp map with those numbers? Those numbers represent the warp fuel. Now, these guys here, this is actually the raw version, the ore, pentatite ore. If I refine one, I'll get 2. So basically, the worst case scenario here is I'll get 10, and then I will have 20 of that fuel when I refine it. So I will have enough fuel right there to get to one of those planets and back once I have a small vessel capable of doing it. All right, you noticed the blue line is getting thicker. That means I'm getting closer. Much closer. I'm about to get it. You probably won't see it but for a second because my drill is going to immediately grab it. There it is. All right, how much was it? 33! I got a 33! Oh, that is so wonderful. That's actually 66 then. That's actually 66. Okay, so... All right, that's a very good find. That's a very good find. All right, so let's go back with that. All right, now let's look around. I think iron, the magnesium. I need magnesium. All right, we'll go over and we'll take a look for some magnesium. All right, I'm just going to indicate that one so I'll see it. All right. Hold on a minute. There it is. Okay. Even out, get behind, and let's go over there. Luckily, this is a very quiet area. I would be very happy. See right one down run? Okay, you know what? Let's just check this out. Now, I just got 33 from drilling down there. You will get either 33 or 10. Obviously, I got very lucky. Now, another way to get it is... Okay, just stop right there. Okay. BF... is just to pick it up. That's 1. So I now have 34, as you can see. So that's actually kind of useful if you just want to grab a couple of others. Oh, by the way, your motorcycle will work on the moon. Yes, your motorcycle will work on the moon. Yes, I got so lucky in that ship. I don't know if those are set encounters or what, but I got so lucky with the night vision and the heavy armor. I don't know whether or not the light armor would be able to do this. It might. It's just that I feel so much safer here. I know for a fact it has more radiation protection. All right, and pick it up. Couple of extra. All right, so let's get over here now. Now, magnesium is very small. It has really one purpose, and that's to make things go boom. By boom, I mean you need them for rockets. I don't think you need them for the explosives. I don't think you need them for explosives, but you do need them for rockets. So, let's see. Am I on top of it? Kind of. Okay, I'm on top of a rock, though. I don't want to park on top of the rock. I do want to make sure that I don't hurt my ship. You know what I mean? All right, how is the fuel situation? Oh, there's a problem. Boy, that's something I don't want to do, right? Ooh, here, have 25. That'll do. Okay. All right, so let's do this, and where is... There it is. And what is so wonderful about this? No spiders! You don't have to worry about spiders. Okay, so let's whip out the old drill. Let's just make a little hole there. And just step back. I want to be within range of jumping back in there, right? All right, let's do this. All right, and let's turn this off because this is kind of a pain. All right, so let's just get down here. Now, this is an ore. This is not going to show up on the ore scanner. But I do want to show you. I do want to show you what it looks like. Okay, so obviously we don't have topsoil here. It's all dirt. I shouldn't say dirt. It's all stone. So it's pretty easy to see when you run into what you want to run into, right? Oh, and I forgot to do that, didn't I? Yep, I did. Okay, and down. And it's still rock. And then down. And if you keep it up... Yes, this drill is so much better. This drill is so much better. It drills much quicker, much more efficiently. But like I said, I can't repair it right now because I don't have what I need to make a repair station. Okay, so you start to see it there? You're starting to see it? You drink a little bit more and you'll see it. And there it is. Notice it? Okay, so we'll just pick up a few of it just so you can see. Okay, see, I'm getting magnesium ore now. The ore breaks down into magnesium powder, and that's what you use for explosives. So you really don't need, you're not building anything with it. You know, you're not building anything with it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to gather as much as I can, and then we'll be back. Okay, I think I got it all. I don't see any more. Like I said, there isn't really much here. I ended up getting 92, which isn't really bad, and where is me? I'm over here. All right, so let's get back in here. Now let's think about this. Okay, I can take the marker off here because I got it all. So remove. You notice there's nothing there anymore because I got it all. All right, this was cobalt. It was small. This was, did we run into anything? Cobalt, small. I'd like to find cobalt. All right, I'd like to find some cobalt. All right, so why don't we head this way towards the marker, all right, and see if we can find something. All right, I'm going to try to leave the night vision off because we are going toward, okay, we got something coming up ahead here. Not that, something new. Because we are heading towards daytime, the daytime side. So it's going to get very bright if I leave that on. All right. Iron, and that is medium, not what I wanted. All right, what do we have over here? What I'd really like to find would be cobalt medium. Okay, that is silicon large. Okay, I might come back for that someday. What I might end up doing is putting a base here in order to, okay, it got very dark, but that's because it's about to get very light. Very light. See, if I'd had my, okay, we got stuff coming up. If I'd had my, I would have been blinded right now, and so would you. All right, let's see, what do we got over here? Silicon, and it's being guarded. Okay, you can have it. You can have it. I need to go a little higher, just in case, right? Okay, I got something else over here. Up near the poles is usually a little on the dangerous side. Let's see. Because there can be bases up here, especially on the planet. What is that? Silicon, large. Nice, but you know what? It's not quite what I need right now. No, it isn't. So like I said, I might have a base up here and have like a hover vessel that does drilling for me, you know, that kind of thing. So we'll have to see. Depends on how things go. Now I did find a medium copper on the planet. It was an inconvenient location, but I might be able to do something about that. All right. All right, we just passed our little marker, but I'm still looking. I would really like to find cobalt. Now, there should be a lot of it up here. Let's just take a quick look. Not here. Okay, so there's 9 of them. I found 1. There's 9 of them, and I've found 1 so far. Of course, there's probably bases up here, and I haven't found... Well, I did find 1 of them already, didn't I? It shot at me. It was an armory. I wish it would identify targets outside of shooting range. That would be nice. Okay, there's a ship there not guarding anything, okay? Do what you want to do. Do what you're going to do. All right. All right, let's see. I got a couple of contacts. A little closer. I think this one might be closer. Cobalt, small. Small isn't really worth fighting for, you know? Pentaxid, I'll have to remember that. I'm pretty good with the pentaxid for now. Cobalt, small. Lots of cobalt smalls. Size matters. You know, if I'm going to go to the trouble of landing and digging and all that kind of stuff and maybe taking out a defender, I'm more interested in the not small variety, you know what I mean? Alright, just even out here. More pentaxid, good to know, good to know. I'll be able to search for that in the future. Okay, I got 2 more contacts. Okay, that contact is a base. That's silicon large. All right, I'm gonna have to be careful here now. I just want to get the contact off of my scope. Okay, another armory. Yeah, you need to, like I said, chaos. See, he's shooting. Because my range is extended. If you notice, my gun's range is much better than it was before, but that goes for them as well. But I did want to get the location on that. I may want to do something about it someday. Magnesium. I don't need magnesium. I mean, I need magnesium, but not right now. I need cobalt. If I get some cobalt, then I can make a warp small vessel. Okay, there's another one over here. Did I hit that one already? Yeah, I know. I kind of have to. Okay, supply station. All right. See, they have predictive shooting. I don't know if the supply station would actually shoot. I just don't want to take the risk right now. All right, let's see. We're heading back into the dark side. Silicon. I'm not interested in silicon. Okay, cobalt medium. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, we got 1 target here. Although I do want to check the area here, but I do have 1 target. There we go. All right. I need to check the area. Iron, large. Oh, that's good to know. What's over here? Iron, very large. Ooh, this might be a nice place to place a base, huh? All right, let's. All right. Okay, actually, not that. There we go. Because I'm back on the dark side now. All right, let's just not crash, please. Thank you. Okay, these are kind of close to each other, but it's really the cobalt that I'm interested in. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing a lot of this. I might also take the opportunity, since they're in the area, to get the silicon and to get the, just put down right here. All right, my suit, I'm just going to refill my suit. The one thing is, if you're using a small vessel, and if you, wait a minute, let me just check the oxygen first. It's a little low, fill all. If you're going to be doing this in a non-oxygen atmosphere and you're dependent on your small vessel, you might want to learn where the oxygen station is. So that way you can refill your suit. Now let me just step over here. Have something nice for me? A power core, perhaps? I found one of those. It's awesome. Not awesome. Not awesome. If you had the minigun, that would have been awesome. I would have taken that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill me some cobalt. Probably going to get some silicon. Definitely going to take a trip over for that iron. Yeah, that very large iron. Where was that? Right here? Very large iron. That one sounds really nice. A little close to the supply base, but shouldn't have a problem as long as I'm careful. So I am going to be doing some mining. Hopefully, in the next episode, we will be back on the planet figuring out which small vessel we want to start doing some warping in. I may grab some more pentaxid before I'm done. But anyway, yeah, the moon is a wonderful resource if you're very careful. Very careful. The only thing you don't have to worry about is spiders, of course. And that is a huge plus. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.